Hello hookers, welcome back to Inspired by a Smile. This is Christy with another Squid Game tutorial, some pink guard earrings with all their heads. So if you got some embroidery floss, these are trying to get away, of course. So if you got some embroidery floss and a 2mm hook and some earring hooks, then let's get started. Alright, so we'll start with one of the hoods. You'll need 6 of these in total, but I'll make one to show you how. I just gotta untangle my floss here. Decided to get all tangled up on me. While I do that, I would like to thank everyone for watching my videos so far. I really do appreciate it. If you can please go like my video and make sure that you are subscribed with notifications on, I would appreciate it. If you want to follow me on any of my other social accounts, they're linked at the top of my YouTube channel. So now I'm going to chain 4. And then once I'm done that, I'm going to join it at the end with a slip stitch. This is essentially a magic ring. It's how I do them. If you want to make an actual magic ring, go ahead. So after you join it with a slip stitch, chain 1, and then you're going to do 8 half double crochet into the circle. Make sure you crochet over the little piece of yarn or thread so that you can pull it tight at the end. So again, that's 8 half double crochet into the circle. So also guys, if you would like to subscribe to my Facebook page, it's only $1.29 a month and it does help a lot. I am having a special promotion with that. If once I get for the first 5 subscribers get a free gift. I have 4 spots available for that actually because I already have one. So next 4 will get a free gift, and then once I hit 10 subscribers on there, we're doing a subscriber only giveaway. And then I also have, if you're interested, one-time donation with PayPal, and I also have Patreon set up as well for monthly tip type thing. It's $3 a month though. The Facebook would be actually better. It's cheaper, but whatever you prefer. And it's not expected, just in case you want to. They're linked at the top of my channel too. So as you can see, I pulled the little thread forward this time. I'm going to cover it up with the black face. So now I'm going in the first stitch, and I'm going to do 2 half double crochet in the same stitch. I'm just grabbing my stitch marker. Also guys, if you do have any tutorial requests, need to get a hold of me for help or whatever the case is, please let me know. You can either comment right on the videos or on my social accounts. And if you have any pictures of your finished projects from my tutorials, I'd love to see them too. So you're going to continue with 2 half double crochet in the same stitch all the way around for this row. I'll leave yous at it and get right back to you when I'm done this. So 2 half double crochet, same stitch all the way around. Alright, so this is the next row guys. We're just doing 1 half double crochet in each stitch all the way around for this one. And it's the last row of the hood. So again, 1 half double crochet each stitch all the way around, just like this. And I'll meet you back when I'm done this row. Awesome. Alright, so this is done. I'm just going to show you how to fasten it off, and then you'll have to make 5 more of them. So skip a stitch, do a slip stitch, and then just cut this long enough. You're going to be sewing them all together, so just leave yourself enough room to be sewing them together, and then also to the hook eventually as well. So this piece I didn't actually bother recording because it's the exact same way as the hood. You do 8 half double crochet in the circle, and then just second row of just the two in the same stitch all the way around. You're just not doing the last row. So again, 8 half double crochet into the circle, and then second row is two in the same stitch, and then see, you'll have to make the rest of them. Awesome. Alright, so once you're done your hoods and the faces, you're going to want to sew the symbols onto the face. I, as you can see, have the rest of them done, so I'm just going to show you how I did the square. It's all the same way. You're just going to be sewing them on with some white embroidery floss. See, just like this. So you want to make sure you have the circle, this triangle, and the square. And you just want to make sure they're all in the middle of the face. I'll show you how to do this one. So I'm going to start by putting the needle in the back. It's going to take me a couple tries here, but it actually didn't take me as long to do this as some of them do. Such a simple thing can take forever for some reason. So, but if it doesn't line up, you want to fix it. So again, guys, I do really appreciate everyone watching so far and coming along my journey with me. If you haven't yet, please like the video. I really do appreciate it. It keeps it bumped up in the algorithm. And if you haven't, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and if you want to follow me on any of my other social accounts or do a subscription or one-time donation through PayPal, everything is linked at the top of my YouTube channel. And if you do have tutorial requests, I love to hear them too. I have taken some already, and I love making stuff that you guys want made. For the most part, I usually do it. And if you do have any questions at all for any of my tutorials, don't be shy. Make sure you ask. And again, if you do have pictures of your finished projects or even videos, tag me in those or send me the pictures. I love to see them. It's a great feeling knowing that my tutorials work, and I like seeing what you guys make from them. It's really a great feeling. So this is pretty self-explanatory so far, but also a pain in the butt. You want to make sure that everything's lined up. And if it's not, just carefully pull the thread back out and do it again. You don't want a crooked symbol on your face. So I'm just going to line that back up. Hopefully it goes in the right way this time. Sometimes you think it's actually lined up evenly, but then it's not. It's like, haha, just kidding. And I think I am almost done with these Squid Game tutorials. I think I'm going to at least I want to do keychains of the one game that they play. That's for sure. So if you do have any other requests, so for even these, if there's something you'd like me to make that I haven't made yet, let me know. If you haven't checked out my other Squid Game tutorials yet, there's the guard characters, um, some granny squares, and then now these. I might also do the weird game that I was going to do with the keychain. I might also do earrings of them as well. We'll see. They should be easy enough to make as well. This is probably going to be the longest part of the video. Of course, it has to do with sewing. I just want it to line up properly, and actually it was just going through the wrong way, so we're good to go. Alright, and it's still not sitting in there good enough. Keeps catching a bit of the black, how it's going through, so I'm just going to fix that quickly. Other than that, though, it's almost done. I'm just going to line that back up in there, and I'm pretty sure I get it after this part. Just gotta not snag the black in between, because then it looks sectioned and weird. Alright, that's much better. So to finish this off, I'm just going in the back of the stitch, so don't see it or anything on the front, but it's also secured. Just going to go through a couple times and then snip the thread. Then we'll be ready to sew everything together here in a second. Awesome job so far, guys. So go ahead and finish making the rest of your symbols too. Alright, so I'll show you how to get one of these on, then you'll have to do the rest, but I'm just going to be sewing this, surface sewing them, and that's going to stay at the top, and then this I have at the bottom. You want that pink thread at the top because you're going to be sewing all of the heads together. So I'm actually going to trim this a little. It's a little longer than my other ones were, but it's just going to hide nicely underneath without having to worry about trimming it or anything, or tucking it in. So you line it up nicely with the top. So I'm just going around. I'll just show you a few stitches here and then finish it up, and then show you how to fasten it off. But you're just going in the top of the stitches only in the pink. You can go right through the black because, well, you can't see it. But you don't want the black showing on the back of the piece, so Just grabbing the top of the stitch only like that. Make sure you pull tight enough so that it's nice and flat against the hood. So you just keep going, guys, all the way around until the beginning. See, it's not showing in the back. I'll be right back. Alright, so now you can just tuck the thread. We're going to tuck it in between the black and the pink piece so you don't see anything. See, the needle's right in between the both pieces. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And if you haven't yet, please like the video and make sure you are subscribed with notifications on. And if you want to follow me or do a one-time donation or subscribe to anything, it's all linked at the top of my YouTube channel. I do tend to do a lot of giveaways on my Facebook page, so there's a plus for that too. So there's the one finished earring, so you see it. Now I have the other ones already together too here, the other two. So I'm just going to show you how to sew the one on to it. Line them up however way you want. I decided to put the square on top, triangle in the middle, and the circle on the bottom. So this is how you're going to sew them all three together. The three of them together. The top thread you're going to need it on there to sew it to the earring itself. So I'm just lining it up the best so it's like, well, so it's straight. All the symbols are nice and lined up. And you're just going in and out through the stitches here. I'll probably end up giving these away with my stuff for a random act of crochet kindness this summer. So some lucky person will get these for free. If you haven't seen those videos, I do give out stuff for free in the summertime, and I actually did one this winter with some hats and some scrunchies that I had because I wanted to get some hats out there for the winter. And I gave some hot chocolate with those. But for the most part, my husband and I like to go out on the scooters. We have electric scooters, and it's really fun to go around and putting stuff in the little free libraries. We have those bird boxes around, so we put a lot of stuff in there. And I'm trying to get a head start so I can give out a bunch more stuff this time. It's going to be awesome. So after doing a few stitches in the front, I just flipped it over to go in the back here. And now I'm just going to, now I've got enough stitches, see I'm just going in through between the two pieces again, but this time take your needle and pull it through the back. Awesome. So now you're going to grab your fish hook, well, your earring hook, and I have my sewing needle here that fits through it, so I'm going to use that. You can essentially just probably put that through without it, but you need it to sew it into the earring anyway. But if your sewing needle doesn't fit through the hole, you can probably just put the thread through it and then take it out and then put it back on to sew it into the earring. So do make sure this is facing forward. I'm going to put it through. And now I'm going to just put it through the top of the stitch here on the other side of it. And of course it's gonna get caught. Now I'm gonna just take the needle and I'm gonna go through the hole again of the earring and then into the other side of the piece. You want to go through the stitch over through a stitch over on the other side as well. They're nice and light, so I mean you just have to do it twice. Just make sure it's nice and secured in there. Now I'm just going to go through the stitch so I'm in the back of the earring. And I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to tuck the thread through the black piece and the pink. And then you can pull the needle through the back again. There we go. And just carefully snip the thread again. And we're done. Have two nice dangling earrings of Squid Game earrings. Awesome job, guys. We did it. Yay.